Thanks for tuning into episode 3. This week we haul out for the first time to get the new transducer in, fix a couple blisters on the keel, show you how not to mix paint, test curing times in the rain, and stuff up my parking. Altogether, a pretty great week. Oh, and I fluff around with some netting at the end too. Morning team, so just on my way out to Hobsonville to haul the boat out for the first time, so I'm pretty excited, but of course, you know, after a perfect weekend of nice sun and light winds, we have a super shit day with, I don't know, not a huge amount of wind, maybe only like 10-15 knots. But this is my first haul out, and you know, so I'm a little bit nervous. I'm probably more nervous about just kind of maneuvering around the marina in a wind. We'll have to see what direction it's coming from. Marty's coming down from work to give me a hand. He's like I think Volvo around the world, Sydney to Hobart. He's done a lot of sailing, so pretty stoked to have him on board. So yeah, just on the way to the marina. Got my coffee. Got Macintosh in the back if you can see him, and yeah, here we go.
There's swing marks there on the side.
Oh, perfect.
Must be.
Yeah, they said there's probably marks on the boat somewhere. So the haul out went pretty good. The wind had basically dropped off to nothing by the time we got down there, so it was pretty pleasant. After hauling out, I found a couple big blisters on my keel, as well as a bunch of little kind of flaky bits of rust. I decided to sand everything back, which is what I'm doing now. I'm giving it a wet sand. Got the little flaky rust spots off completely, and gave the two blisters a really good kind of sand right back to the steel keel. I gave everything a touch up with International. I used PA10 as a primer, and then I used Interprotect as a top coat. I didn't realize until I was doing it that the top coat, the Interprotect, shouldn't go over a single pack system underneath, but so far so good. So we are at the boatyard. I only pulled out this morning, and the new transducer's gone in, which is awesome. In here somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? I've lost it. What? Fuck, I'm going blind. It's because it's at the front. New transducer there, which is mint. Depth sounder. So depth, water temperature and speed in there. So yeah, at the boatyard, because New Zealand's gone into level 3 lockdown as of today. We've got 48 hours until we go to level 4 lockdown, which is basically everybody stay at home. So all non-essentials are supposed to shut in the next 48 hours. The boatyard gave me a ring and said that I could get it in tomorrow morning, and if I didn't get it in tomorrow, then I might not get it in at all. So just trying to fix this blister on the keel, which is going to be a pretty rough and ready job. I don't have time for things to cure properly. Yeah, so I'm going to try and do a coat now. 10 past 6, I'll come back in 3.5 hours at 9:30, do another coat, come back about 1 AM and do, I said 1 AM, do a third coat, and then if I come down at 7 AM, I'll be able to get the anti-foul on inside the curing window that I'm supposed to apply on top of this stuff, whatever I'm using. So we'll see. So Interprotect, high performance epoxy primer. Special warnings, do not apply over single pack systems. Well, like that one. Oh well. What are you doing, Mac? For some reason in my head I saw that going way differently, like actually some sort of maybe being able to measure it some way. So I need a little bit more of this stuff, not much. Scientific 3-to-1. So at this point I just needed to grab my sandpaper out of the cockpit, give the primer a quick sand and get some top coat on. Problem was I left my ladder at home. So here I am looking at their ladders, wondering whether I could borrow them. Then I had a look around the yard trying to come up with some ideas, because there's always something. 9:30. I'm just on my way back to the marina to look at trying to do coat number 2. Yeah, check out the weather. Awesome. Oh, look at that winner of a driver. Man, good on you, bro. Don't want to die of COVID-19. Die on the road. But some people are stupid. Anyway, see you guys soon when I'm at the yard. Peace out. I wonder what the cure time is. I wonder what the cure time is when it's pissing down. So, as you can see from the flags in the left of this frame, I'm about to try and park my boat in a 15 knot crosswind. This would be the 3rd time I've ever put Seahawk away and the first with any real wind. My prop wash kicks the stern to port. I didn't know this at the time and was attempting to back in with the berth on my starboard side. As soon as I put her into reverse, my stern went to port and the wind caught my bow. It didn't take long for me to realise we were going in forwards. Luckily the guys on D pier are legends, and by the time I got close there was 3 of them on hand to get me tied up safe and sound. Hey team, we're back on board today. We're in the marina because New Zealand's on lockdown. We couldn't take the boat out. Probably shouldn't even really be down here, but it's not too far from our house, and we were pretty careful about not touching anything or talking to anybody, and just using our feet to open the gate, coming in, getting on board and hanging out. Now we're still in our little bubble. Mac is chilling out on deck, having a sleep. I've just been up the top of the mast to cap the old wind sensor cable outlet, which I forgot to do last time. So today we're going to install some lifeline netting around the edge of Seahawk. I've got 30 meters of netting and a shed ton of 3mm braided nylon. I think it's 3mm. I don't even know where I got to, but basically going to start by hanging the netting along the lifelines as it is. I'm going to clear the lifelines a little bit, make some space, kind of get an approximate, try and just get it even, I guess, to start with, and then start somewhere and work my way back and see how it looks. Yeah, trial and error. Right, so I've got the net roughly laid out. Mac's still having a sleep. I'm just kind of draped over the top of the stanchions down the length of the boat. So the plan at this point was for me to do some tying, figure out what I was doing, and then share it with you guys. But by the time I kind of figured it out, the sun had gone down, my back was sore, and I was really over it. It's quite a horrible job, and it wasn't something I was enjoying going back to, so it actually took me probably over a month just kind of doing a little bit here and there to get it completed. I will show you guys how I did the tying on and stuff in the upcoming episodes, but for now that's about it. So thanks again for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.